All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And how to become a member, please do hit the join button if it's available to you, and YouTube will help you along the way. As you saw by the title, should Mason Greenwood ditch England and come and play for Jamaica? For the persons that question if he can. Yes, based off technicality, he got a cap when he was under the age of 21, hence why he's still eligible. Because if you're under that age, it requires three official games for you to be cap tied. But anyways, let me get into what we're gonna discuss today to get to our answer. All right, we're gonna discuss the case, the reason for it to be dropped, his statement, the club statement, and the current situation. Because a lot of persons, I've watched this story, and a lot of persons omit information to their people. And then when I've done my video, it's like people already made a conclusion towards something. I am not defending the player or any of those sorts. I'm just giving you the information that it is to see if we can come to a conclusive statement, all right, or a conclusive outcome as to our, what you would call it then, what they always said, you get pressured by the actual public, this nowadays thing. All right, so Mike Larry, big up yourself, thanks for being here. King Expert, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Smash the like button as soon as I come in. So the case itself, the case, let me explain to you guys, let me know if you're hearing me well. The case, this is how it went. He was charged for battery and a few other stuffs included, right? Those the cases were dropped on two reasons: persons not turning up, and also additional information turned up as well, hence why they threw it out of court. So every single time I've heard persons spoke on it, they talked about, yes, the persons, the witnesses never turned up, but always omit the part that they stated that they had additional information, hence why they threw it out as well. So it was a combination of both. Let them throw it out of court. But listen to this right after. All right, so that is what the court says. His statement, he said he never did it. Whatever person is trying to blame him for, he never did it. He had done wrong things in his life, but he never did what they said he did. All right. Then the club came out and said they have seen a longer version of the same video and came to that point to say that he was not guilty for the crime that persons said he had done. But if you go back to the case itself, when you put it, that's why I'm saying people can be very much manipulative. Because for the court stated that the reason for the termination of the situation, as in through the case, it's because of people never turned up, and also additional information came to light. But Manchester United said when they saw the extended clip or video, they decided that he's not guilty. So based on what I'm seeing here, Manchester United saying the same thing as what the same thing as what the court saying, because the court said when additional information plus persons never turned up. You get me? So when you look at it in that light now, guys, it's tough for me to jump to the conclusion to say he did it. I know people would say to me that, oh yes, we saw a video, we heard the recording and stuff. Boy, oh boy, I think they have enough security, they have enough devices to check things and everything. So if they, both the club and the court couldn't come to that point, it's very hard for me to put him to that point. What say you guys? I really want you to challenge me on this. I really want you to challenge me on this, guys. I really want you to challenge me on this because when I'm putting down the information here, I can't see why people try to jump the gun, because naturally we should be proven guilty. You get me? We should be proven guilty, so it should always start from a standpoint of I am innocent and then proven guilty. And based on what they're saying on all of the statements, the case, the reason for the drop, his statement, the club statement, it's all saying that they never really find any proof, guys. So that's the reason why I did the shorter version video and say that for me, I thought that he should just come and play for Jamaica because it would have give him a fresh start. Obviously, he did wrong things as well, which he never explained. Maybe he needs to do an extra interview to explain himself on what he was actually talking about, because it looks like you have been proven guilty by the actual public, and you have to try and force to find yourself innocent in the public's eyes before you can actually get anywhere. And I thought that that is the exact reason why Manchester United could not have kept him in the team itself. That's the reason why they couldn't have kept him in the team, because of the pressure from the public to get him away because they don't want him. So sometimes, even if, because I'm not saying he didn't do it, but I'm saying based off the two persons that's doing the investigation, they have came up with the same statement as to why they thought that he never did it. And him himself said he never did it. So then what are we standing on to say that he did it? And if we're going to use that to tarnish his life, are we going to do our independent investigation in order to find out how exactly it goes then, since we want to take that route to say he did it. All right. Mike Larry, big up yourself. King Expert, massive respect. Brazzy said, Brazzy said, I thought you already had a whisper. Why you need Greenwood? I don't know. I'm talking about Greenwood. Greenwood is a generational talent, and he was proven. I don't think whisper have really been proven, to be honest. All right. Yes, Wayne Carnegie, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. Don't think Greenwood, as I say, in his career, England won't pick him again. So best option he has to represent Jamaica. Well, that's a good standpoint. But the case that I've brought to you, you look at it that way, because every time I'm listening to one of the Manchester United platforms, they have omitted the side that the court actually said they had additional evidence with the persons that not turn with the persons not turning up to be a witness as well. So it was not just thrown out of court because of only witnesses did not turn up. So I'm just asking if we are properly looking at the situation of this guy, or we're just jumping to the conclusion to say that, yes, this is how the world goes. If someone jump on something and say this is how it goes and it's trending, you're going to pick that side and start from that side, or you're going to do an independent investigation on it before draw your conclusion. Come home, Greenwood, big up, massive respect, man. Thanks all of you guys coming back on the channel. I just wanted to really put that out there, because I've listened to a lot of conversations, and they have omitted all of the things that connects the points between what the court says and what Manchester United stated as well. You get me? And I want to say that I think people should start off from you being innocent and then proven guilty, not you being guilty then proven innocent. You understand me? Yes, because at this point, look, guys, I'm going to show you. I'm not saying I'm not picking up for people, but I'm just showing you where technology has gone to nowadays. You heard a song from Drake the other day, and that was just Drake's voice. That was just Drake's voice. So anything is possible nowadays. Not saying I am not picking any side, but I'm just trying to show you that you have different ways to look at things. So if you have to always start from a standpoint of the person being innocent first, before proven guilty. All right. I'm sorry, but looking at what Chelsea doing now, Whisper will be loaned out or be in the U20s team. Xavier Street says. Okay, well, I this was a Mason Greenwood conversation, so I'm very sorry, Big Boss. I never even wanted to mention the same that in the same conversation. To be honest, you know. Yeah, to be honest, because you have people that really does not comprehend well, and they're gonna turn it into a necessary thing. You get me? Yes, and me being honest, I don't want to talk about that. You get me? Yes, I want to always talk about people that's actually in either in the news or playing football. So they are in the news via that route, you know? Yeah. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Would based off all of these things, would you accept him in a Jamaican space? For me, as what Xavier said there, beautiful way. I think he does not have much choice because you have a pundit. I would listen to Talk Sport, and Talk Sport, you had a lady came on. She is so lack in knowledge, but yet still get the opportunity to come on and just spew all sorts of things that nothing really goes so. Nothing at all. I think her name is Rachel. She is terrible, man. Terrible, man. I'm listening to her and I'm saying, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Okay, no problem. Since because you have a clause in it that they could blame him for bringing the club in disrepute, but the problem is he was not found guilty, and they have done their investigation, their separate investigation. So that means he's not guilty on both parts, Manchester United and also from the side of the court itself. So you can't blame him to bring the club in disrepute when he literally never did anything because based off your investigation. So when you're jumping up to start bashing the kid, and you're not saying anything, you don't have any additional information that the club or the courts has. You understand me? How can he get a chance to speak? You get me? I'm talking about you should not come back. What give you the right to say he should not come back? Because you are not adding anything based on the statements. So you're just listening to recording and then you're done. All right, no problem. Wish somebody record you one day and see if you're gonna come out and state the same thing. Big up yourself, Travis. Massive respect. All right, massive respect. Yeah, man. But guys, this was a short one. Just wanted to bring a different side to it because I was listening to a few videos and it just sounds distasteful because it's like what I've realized in this age, time and age. It's like everyone either wants free clicks or they're begging friends. You can ask the necessary questions without feeling that you have to kiss asses in order to be accepted. So because the new style is to say Greenwood, um, Greenwood right now is guilty. You have to jump on the side of he's guilty. You're not going to do your independent research. So when I'm listening to all the videos, it just sounds the same way. You understand me? And even when they get the same statement, the statement from both sides, they start saying that they are trying to manipulate situation because they want to sell the player. So you start making up stories to fit the narrative that you really want. Not just take the information and just said, okay, this is what they have said right here. All right then. So this man, we have not proven him guilty as yet. So let we give him the opportunity and let we start from there. If in the future he will repeat something like this and we get the proof, we are going to have to slam the door on him heavy because now we can say that yes, he did it the first time as well. But both sides came out and said that he never did it. So it's hard for me to come out and say yes, he did it. You understand me? And at this point, he's struggling to get a place to go now at this point because Manchester United they wanted to put him in back in the team, but the fan base said that they don't want him there, and pretty much enter England saying that they don't want him there. So that's why I am saying that Jamaica would be a place that he should go and try and build his career back from that side. You know, Not saying Jamaica is a secondary place. No, don't take it offensive. Not saying nothing like that. I said I would love to see him in the Jamaican team, like the other guys then that came from England to play for Jamaica. I would fully welcome it, and it does not have anything to do with any football. The fact that he never got charged, and the secondary investigation said that they know that he's not guilty based on what the information they have seen. I will take their word for it. You can't fight me to take the word for the club that is paying him. And if they look, the reason why I said I will accept what Manchester United gave to me, listen to this. They have to pay him 4 million, and if they can find him guilty in any form, they can cancel the 4 million. No, they have to let him go for free and pay him 4 million. So they never wanted to lose any money. So I can come from that compensation angle and say that, okay, they can't sell him for 200 million. They can't loan him out. They have to terminate his contract and let him go. So they are going to get $0 for him and then pay him off. So what they gain from that? They don't gain nothing from that. So you see, when you're selling a narrative, we can look at it both ways, guys. We can look at it both ways, to be honest, But I don't want, I know some people will come and argue, again, even when I'm just reading on the facts and having a conversation on the facts itself, because I've realized that even on the Manchester United website, they have just read the part, oh, Greenwood said he was not guilty and he was found not guilty. And that is not the truth, because it's because the witness never turned up why they dropped the case. The witness never turned up and new evidence being found. So why you left off the part of saying and new evidence being found? Because that's the same thing Manchester United said, new evidence being found, a longer recording being found. Hence why they said he's not guilty. Why we never took it from that side. Your soul life is very funny, people. All right, I'm not defending the player, but I just want clarity on something. And I think that people just going down the route of what they know the public want to hear, and not necessarily the information that is at hand. And the information from both sides saying that he's not guilty, him himself saying he's not guilty. So the court said he's not guilty via information coming up, and the the person that should come in and actually speak on behalf of the situation didn't turn up. All right, but also information. So that's one side, and that's the same thing Manchester United said as well. And yes, that's the one. That Nitro, that is my problem. Why they don't force to say what is that new evidence being found, why you cancel the case from the courts. So the court has to force that new evidence to show the public. But stop omitting it. So I think we are trying to lead towards him being guilty. Then he has to force himself to show that he's innocent, which that should not be how the world works. And that's all I'm saying. And you can't say that is not a fair point I'm coming from, because I'm reading out all the statements. All right? Yes. And both sides, Manchester United, the court said he's not guilty. Him himself said he's not guilty. All right? So it's all three of them against the recording that you heard. So you decide and let me know in this video if you would still take him for Jamaica in the comment section. Thanks yet again, people. Smash the like button. I am back. Maybe I will, not maybe, tomorrow I won't be on, but maybe the other day, all right, with additional reports. I've dropped some other videos over the Wemaxit. Please do check it out. But I just believe that this video was necessary, because I watched all of the overseas bloggers, and they're all trying to omit things to appease their fans, And for me, I would definitely take him for the Jamaica national team. And to be honest, based on what all things saying, it's saying he's innocent, so what can I say? I can't prove anything else, because I'm not the investigator. I have to take the evidence as how it comes, and what it's saying to me He's innocent. He's innocent. Big up yourself, people. All the persons, smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Because look at this article right here before we leave. Mason Greenwood said, Manchester United said Mason Greenwood didn't commit the offences he was charged with. Did they go too far? That's what they're saying on the website here. All right, and then they share the entire statement. One of the most surprising sentences in the Manchester United statement on Monday regarding Mason Greenwood's future was the club's assertion that their young forward did not carry out the crimes he was charged with. Based on evidence available to us, we have concluded that the material posted online did not provide a full picture and that Mason did not commit the offences in respect of which he was originally charged with, it said. This is a big commitment for the club to make, especially considering their investigation was conducted by internal staff rather than independently. And that, okay, so this is just an article trying to fight what they have said. So any opportunity they get, they just go with it as well. You get me? So people, I've just given my part, and I'm pretty much done on this case. But I think he should be proven guilty rather than he has to force to prove himself innocent. All right. So take care, people, and have a nice day. Smash the like button on your way out. We will be back very much soon. Peace out.